She is an amazing singer. Just beautiful. I was so
Wow.
taken with it. She could have been cursing me. She could sing a whole blue streak at me, insulting me, using every four-letter word she could think of, and I would just be in awe. I'd be like, oh, Hey, welcome to Into the Music. I'm here with Greg. My name's Chris. And Greg, you've got something for me to react to, right?
I do. And I think this is going to be real special. I hope you're going to like the song, but I also know that you're a big fan of this guy, all right? And this guy wrote a song. And let me actually stop. You're not going to listen to the song from this guy.
Okay,
So
I
let's
wonder
just
who this guy.
so just have that in your head right now.
Got
Not this guy.
it. That guy.
That guy, yeah. So, and this guy, that guy is David Bowie. All right. So the song name I throw at you, okay, you're not gonna before you say I know it because I know you know a lot of David Bowie. It's gonna be a cover by someone else.
Okay.
So the song is there life on Mars? All right.
Yes, I do know the David Bowie version of that song.
Right. And so the artist who I'd like for you to listen to her version, her name is Aurora.
Aurora. Okay.
Yeah, and go check it out and let me know what you think.
Okay. I love that keyboard sound.
It's a god awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is no.
What a beautiful voice. Man, she's doing something with this song, all right.
Mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through a sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause she's seen it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the lawman beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know. He's on the best-selling show. Is there a life on It's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause sail again. See the mice with a million hearts, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds. To my mother, my dog and clowns. But the film is a sounding board, 'cause I read it 10 times or more. It's about to be writ again, as I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. He's on the best-selling show. Is there a life on Is there a life on
If I had to use one word for this, I would say perfect. Her singing is outstanding. Oh my God! And the keyboard, whatever that was, it was a great accompaniment for this. But I think if she did this a cappella, it would have still been perfect. I mean, if you stripped away the music and just heard her voice, it's just beautiful, just perfect.
I see you back in that chest. Yeah, moving and grooving. You're moving. And although it's not a moving song, I don't know why I'm doing that. I guess I'm a little nervous. I'm like, because I know David Bowie, bar, and I'll tell you after you tell me if you liked it or not, and I'll tell you why I threw the song version out to you. Did you like it?
Well, I like the David Bowie version. I don't think it's one of his top songs,
Right.
but Aurora's version that I just listened to is absolutely stunning. Absolutely. I said in the reaction, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There is nothing that needs to be changed. She is an amazing singer. Just beautiful.
Wow.
I was so taken with it. She could have been cursing me. She could sing a whole blue streak at me, insulting me, using every 4-letter word she could think of, and I would just be in awe. I'd be like, oh, I mean, what a voice. I'm not kidding, man.
That's not fair, because if I sang curse words at you, I think you'd be pissed off at me.
When you can sing like her, maybe.
All right. I'll start working on that. But wow.
You got a long way to go, man. That's not an insult to you. That's a compliment to her. Just a fantastic rendition.
Yeah.
Just,
Um, so I don't know if people can
and I
see, like,
realized how good a song it was listening to her, because I listened more closely to her than the David Bowie version.
do you see how red my face is right now?
Like, it is pinkish.
And
You under
that
the weather?
no, I'm like totally flying right now because this is real. Like, this is real stuff. You know, Chris and I have song requests. We have songs that we are like, you know,
But
kind of busily on the side, kind of, you know, and say, I think, because we want to really make each other happy. We wanted to make it a really good experience. And so when he like just gave me that review,
oh,
you know, it's like, because I don't want to waste his time.
did
And
you think that maybe I would not like it?
it's David Bowie. David Bowie. Um, I know that people out there who have done covers of his songs, but
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, he is so original, so unique.
Oh, that you thought a cover of it could might I
You
wouldn't think it would compare.
you've got to bring it. You've got to, and you've got to take something of his and you got to shape it into something different. Like, you know, Bob Dylan, you know, how many people have done so many amazing cover versions of his songs, you know, and that's because, you know, they were able to twist it and
Mhm.
shape it like that. But I think Bowie was probably even more of a challenge for anyone doing covers because he was so, you know, the way, you know, production and all transition, just transitions and switch ups and just being almost from a different planet Mars, you know, to write amazing stuff like he did. And for her to take that, strip it down, and just, you know,
That's one of the thing I realized with it listening to this was how good the vocal melody is in that song.
yeah, yeah,
Where
yeah,
I guess I really didn't pay much attention to it listening to the David Bowie song in the past. I hadn't really listened to
right.
his version of the song in a long time. So, but this was like you might as well call it a different song because it was so
This is
different,
hers. This is her
and
song. Yeah,
and it
this
was
is
just singing was just out of this world.
yeah, this is her song. I
So I
mean,
want to
just
hear what else she does
yeah,
now.
I'll tell you how this song came up. There's a song from a group called Massive Attack. That, you know, this group was, you know, they put out some, I guess, like I would say techno, but like electronic kind of sounding, you know, vibes, grooves, and they put this song out in the 90s called Teardrop. And that's something that maybe down the road, I can have you listen to. But the thing is that on this radio show, like on YouTube, it's just kind of like, you know, her version, she did a version of this on a radio show. And I was like mesmerized by this. I was like,
Mhm.
oh my God, it's like, I think better than the original. And so
Uh-huh.
I'm like, who is she? So of course, you know, then I do a dive into her. And then as I was doing it, this song came out, you know, like, okay, David Bowie. I saw a version on Howard Stern show, and
Mhm.
that version is very good too. And then that was the one I was thinking about giving you. And then I saw this one, you know, and I thought I liked how she was playing the keyboards, the piano on this, you know, and I thought, you know, let's go with this. But um, she's she's just amazing, you know,
Yeah.
no matter what version of what song, you know. And she also has 2 albums out, so she definitely has originals. And I want to get into more of
Gotta check
that,
that
you
out.
know. Maybe I'll be the one who gets into Aurora, and I'll have you react to a few more songs. Because yeah, she is a talent, man. She is, I believe she's 24 years old. So
She looked pretty
she's
young in this one. So how old
very,
is this?
so
I didn't look.
2016, I believe.
Okay.
And this was a song that was used in this HBO show called Girls.
Okay.
And it was volume 3. So I don't know if the show is still around, but at that time, 2016, it was their 3rd season. And so that song was put on the soundtrack
Okay.
to that show that year. So yeah, yeah. And I don't think it's on any other album. I think it's just on that. So it's not, but she's put out 2 albums, and
Not this particular rendition, not this one that I watched.
no, no,
That's
no. Like,
okay.
no, what she was doing is that, I guess,
I didn't know
when
if she
she
put out a live album.
no, but like when they dropped that song onto the album, you know, it was in the
Oh,
show on the album. And
okay.
I guess as she was going to, you know, I think she did like travel. She went to Howard Stern show,
Yeah.
and she was performing that song. I guess she was, you know, sort of promoting it. Yeah, because that album came out in 2016, and I think it came out on the heels of her own album that had come out a little earlier, right before that one. So she was a really busy person, from like 2015. I think that's when she started out. People started hearing about her.
Right.
And then I think she's put another album out since. So she has two. And yeah, she's 24 years old. So she has like, the world at her fingertips, right? I can't wait to see more. And again, I have in doing sort of looking into things.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a couple possibilities, for you to listen,
Okay.
and find
Cool.
out more about her. Yeah, yeah.
Sounds
Right.
good. I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent. Okay, so hopefully there's some Aurora folks out there, or Aurora fans out there, who enjoyed this. I hope you did, and if you did, hit the like button. And also, Phil, I mean, I'm really still curious about, things about her. So if put in and guide me, guide us, check out this song next. And if you haven't subscribed yet, while you're putting all those comments in, hit the subscribe button too. That'd be pretty cool. And Chris, this was fun. This is
Yeah,
good.
it was.
And have a good
It's
night.
a great song.
And we'll see everyone on the next episode of Into the Music.